everybody. On today's episode, we've got a viewer question from Renee. Hey, Renee, what's going on? Renee asked, what's a gasser? From our previous episode. Renee, that's a great question. Thank you for asking. I'd love to tell you about it. The short answer is this is a gasser. It's an old dragster, big tires on the back, little tires on the front, straight axle, lifted up, probably a scoop, big engine. Average street car turned into an insane racing machine. The good answer is watch this video by David Freiberger, how streetcar racing and drag and drive got, I think started should be there. He knows way more about this than I do, but if you want my answer, the answer based on what I was talking about earlier with the truck. When I was making that previous video, I noticed the red and the white paint scheme, and I said it reminded me of a Sox and Martin car. This is a Sox and Martin race car. Red stripe across the middle, blue on top, and that's what made me associate the truck with that, with drag racing, although the Sox and Martin was not actually a gasser. It was Pro Stock, which came after gasser. The word gasser comes from dragsters that competed in the gasoline class. So what these cars were was they used regular pump gasoline, or maybe a little souped up version of pump gasoline, but they used gasoline, not ethanol or methanol or any of that kind of thing. And they were stock type actual cars when they started, but you could do whatever you wanted to them to make them into a dragster. And this is proof that people just can't not go too far. And gasser died and became Pro Stock and died. They still do Pro Stock, but it's just, here's the thing. People want to have fun and race their street car. They just get too serious about it. They just go too far. You're out there racing, but you can't race on the street. You got to race on the strip or you're going to die. And you get out there and you get competitive. You know about this, Renee. You get competitive and you just keep building it bigger and crazier and weirder and stupider until it just goes too far and you have to just cancel the whole thing and start over, and then that thing just starts getting stupider and stupider. And that's what happened with these. They turned into these insane, ridiculous, can't drive it on the street kind of cars. But in the doing of it, in the thing of this, people that were doing this and going too far created by accident, I think, a folk art of cars that are lifted up so that they can have they just have a look to them. And that, we can go into this more, or you can watch those other videos, really talk about it way better. But that's what I'm thinking. I'm not actually going to do this. We can't actually do this. The truck, we would just destroy the truck. It's a ridiculous idea. But the idea is you put some big fat drag tires on the back. You put some little skinny tires on the front. You put a big crazy engine popping out of the hood. You strip all the stuff out of it, and you got a crazy car. That's what I'm thinking. It's probably not what I'm going to do, but that's what a gasser is. Does that make sense?